Hi guys, and welcome to my autumn house tour this year. I am just going to be taking you guys around and sharing with you guys what I've done for this year. So I'll start at the door. At the door I just have this reef, and it's just a tree kind of branch reef that I had last year. Last year I put some leaves over here, but this year I just like left it plain and simple. Above it there's just the please remove your Jimmy Choo sign that I always have in my house. That's at the door. And then when you go around over to this side, I have the warmest welcome thing that I DIY'd with you guys. So I made the whole thing from scratch, and it was just a cutting board, and I just painted blackboard chalk paint on, and then I use it seasonally to decorate different things in my house just for the seasons. Over here, I think this is gonna be the best scene of that right here. So I left my greenery on. That always stays there. If you've watched my other house tours, that always stays there. I left that on, and I just basically added the fall leaves to make it feel more fall but still have a little bit of greenery in it as well. And then there's just that owl. I always have that every year up there. I just like it that way. So that's that over there. I'll turn back around just in case this is your first time here and you haven't seen that little kind of weird space in my house. Over here I just keep my my shopping bags and stuff, and then letters and bills, just a thing that hangs there. And then this is just my movie screen. Going up here, I just added a few fall stuff that is in the jar over here, and the acorns. I also added some books here. The books had orange in them, so I just added that over there to just add more color in, and really didn't change much over there. Down here I have my bentwood chair. You guys know that I love that a lot. And then that's just my shoe place where I put my shoes when I come in, and that's just some autumn leaves on it. This I DIY'd last year. It was basically made from a mailing box. I just DIY'd it, the welcome sign, and this year I added just some leaves. I just super glued a bit of leaves on it, just and that was that. So going over here, I just have my jute pillow. I basically just bought jute material really cheap on Amazon and DIY'd that jute pillow. I have a candle there. This is white pumpkin. I really like that scent. It's really nice. And then over down there I have my Bush radio. I use that when I'm cooking or when I'm just chilling down here and I want a little bit of like some noise around. I basically put that on. Over here I just did some staging to kind of like make it a bit more autumny for you guys. So I have just magazines. This Modern Rustic is my favorite magazine. So usually when I'm at home in autumn, I like to light the fire and sit around the fire and just look at magazines basically. So I wanted to share with you guys that, and just in kind of visual form. Going over here, there is this pillow. I just basically painted it myself on a, like the inside of a pillow. I ripped the pillowcase off and just put it in, like painted it on the inside of the pillow. So basically after autumn is done, I'll just cover it up, and I'll just be able to cover that up and use it again, use the pillow inside for another season. So that's just that over there. And then this blanket, you guys remember this blanket? I basically bought that with you guys. I did a come shopping with me and haul. If you remember that, that was the blanket in the haul. It's so massive and so warm. And then this is another one that was in my haul as well. So that's just that. And then on this side, I have another candle. I'm obsessed. You guys already know that. I'm obsessed with candlesticks. So over there I just have the candlestick. I wanted you to see that from afar. And then close by, just the candlestick, a few candle stands. These also have their candle stands. Like if you turn them on the other side, they have like candle spaces where you put your candle in. But I just flip them over just for the texture, and just put on a few faux stuff around there. That was that. And then above here, just put basically a little branch with acorns at the top and just 4 leaves. So that's just that over that side. Let me see if I can back off and show you guys. This finishes this area. I think I've mentioned everything there. And then moving on to this side of the sitting room, I have my farmhouse thing is back over there. That sign, the farmhouse sign, is back over there. And then this tree I had last year, but this year I decided to add some autumn leaves to it because I just thought that would look really pretty. And then I have another candlestick on the table and just like decor bread. I like to put it here because it just looks cozy to me. And then even when it's summer, I also use the bread. It's more like homely type of feel to me. I make my homemade bread. I have a recipe on the channel as well. I'll link it below. I'll link all the videos I'm mentioning in this video below. And then the blanket, it's just like a fur blanket that I really like to add to the table and basically make that side. Down here I have 3 real pumpkins. And then behind there, I have some fake pumpkins that I DIY'd myself. And then over there, there's some leaves, and just, that's where the tree is standing out of. I just scattered a few leaves on the ground, and there's the stone over there. Just a stone with birds, just a decor piece. Over here, I intend to change the bottles up for a few kind of like layered candles on there. The bottles I had for summer, but I intend to change that for a whole bunch of candles. But then I just had this fake pumpkin over there, the fake white pumpkin, and my antlers over at the back. Those I bought from TK Maxx years ago. So that's just over that side. You rotate here, I have a basket of pine cones, acorns, and lights. So, and just fall stuff as well. I need to like pin this white cord to the wall. It will be hidden. And then it will just be the basket over here. With pine cones. It's beautiful at night. I'll insert footage of the house at night as well, and you guys can see what it looks like in the evening, like when you're eating dinner. That you're also gonna see how I use the other candles that are just sitting around unlit. And then over here I changed the seat. I made the little cushion from jute as well. Oh guys, I forgot to mention, I also made the mat, the jute mat I made myself, just from the same jute I got from Amazon. I think the jute was like £20 for like a whole bunch of it. So over here I made that little jute seat pillow for this seat, and then I changed it out. In summer I had a white one, but it just looked too bright for now. I wanted something more cozy and warm, so the wood did that. And over there is just all the stuff that is usually in that corner. So that's just my Singer sewing machine. And then you guys know that down here I have 2 candle holders as well. They hold fake candles because it's just safer for me. Have candles just on tabletops. So guys, coming in here, right at the door here, I just have fresh pumpkins delivered daily, and I have a truck and pumpkins. I made this myself. I painted it basically myself from the base of an IKEA greenhouse that I didn't need anymore, and just used the bottom. This is, and then on the side I just wrote those little words over there. So that's just that on that. Going into the kitchen, I bought the big pot down there is sitting on a milking stool. That was a recent vintage find. I really like that. And then the seat cushions, I showed you guys that in a haul. I got those for this season, but they will definitely be around the house because they just fit well with the rest of my decor the rest of the year anyway, which is something that like I like to do. I don't like to buy decor that's so seasonal. I'll have to take it out after the season. So that's just those over there. And then I told you guys that I'd show you this big sign, the fresh and organic sign up there. That's just a new sign I bought on one of those come shopping with me trips. And then the Cotton Stem Co actually managed to fit it there. Over here usually has my herb garden, but I've been using my spices for a very long time now, and they were all like done. I need to replace them, so I just put that basket over there. I'm still decorating this kitchen, and I intend that it's gonna end up looking a bit like a vintage cottage kind of feel, because that's like really warm and cozy to me. So I'm still working on decorating the kitchen. Up there I just have a fake chicken, and then another one of those kettles, vintage kettles, up and down on the board. I have one up there, I have one. I love those kettles. If you saw one, you saw it at the fireplace. I have that there, and then that big vintage pot just holds, this is a fake pumpkin that I also DIY'd, and then those are just bananas. In the pot there are like bananas and potatoes, onions, garlic, all those stuff I just put in there and just use them in the kitchen. So that's a very functional pot over there. And then right here is just my cooking books, my pot stands, and a canto. This is caramel pumpkin. Moving on here, I just have another painting that I painted. I wanted this to be something I can use for Christmas as well, like to represent hot chocolate, but then in fall to represent pumpkin spice latte. I put my signature here first, up here, and then realized it was looking off. I should have put it far, like a little bit under, like to the far end corner. So I tried to erase that signature over there and then like put it up here. So that's why that erasing is happened there. But yeah, that's just that on that side. And then this is just like my apron and my hand cloth over here. So that's that. Again, going up, I need going upstairs. Actually, before we go upstairs, let me cover this fire, not leave it unattended. So put a fire screen on that, and then we'll go upstairs. Going upstairs, I've done a couple things upstairs. I'll first start showing you my bedroom. So I think you get my bedroom. Up here, I'm still decorating. I need something fallish to put over here. Don't know what that is yet. And then up here is another tree at the top of my bed there. It's just a branch, and I put leaves on it as well. It has fairy lights connected all along. If you can look closely, you'll be able to see that. And at night, that's my night light. It's really beautiful. Throughout the fall, I've been sleeping in this room because it's just so beautiful. I really love it. It's usually like my YouTube room. Let's go in. It's usually like my YouTube room where I record videos and kind of watch videos. But I've been actually sleeping in here because it's so beautiful at night with the canopy of the tree. And then I'm sorry for the sun, the way the sun's lighting. Harvest candle, that candle smells delicious. So I just have a harvest candle over there. And then up here I have a screensaver. I love screensavers for most seasons, especially fall and winter. I absolutely love it. I have the same screensaver in that other room, but I'll take you there now. So that's just how I decorate. And then in bedrooms, I obviously just use blankets and hot water bottles, anything basically to add a cozy factor to the bedroom. I just really like that. So that's that room over there. And then going on to the bathroom, I haven't done much in here. I also light a candle in here, and I basically just set my tray out for baths because I take more baths obviously in fall and winter. And then there is my pillow, my bath pillow over there. But there isn't anything I did in here particularly for fall either. I feel like the woods and everything give it a warmth and a coziness. And then up there, you guys know this, I DIY'd it with you last year. So that just says hot baths and stuff. I really like it. I DIY'd it myself just from a plank of wood basically. And that's the bathroom right there, all done. Turning back and looking straight down into that room. That's basically the big room in the house, the biggest room in the house. I also just have that beautiful screensaver over there. I really like those screensavers. And then there's this chair that I film YouTube videos in the other room on, but because the other room is so tiny, it kind of just chills in here. And then I have a blanket basket over in here as well. I'm obsessed with blankets. I have like over 20 blankets. I literally love it. And then over there, I painted this picture, and it just gives me a fall feeling, a fall winter feeling. It's basically two birds on an electric wire, and then just here saying that, and just the gray skies and everything. I don't know, it just makes it fall for me. And then flipping here, I have the peace be still sign, but I DIY'd those leaf lights with you guys. I will also link the video, and I basically just hung up the leaf over there. It lights up at night, and it's just really, really beautiful as well. So that's just that in here. And then again, I just piled on fur pillows and just layers and layers of blankets, a hot water, a hot bottle, a hot coal pan at the bottom here, and then a hot water bottle down there. Just all the cozy things that make you think of like a cozy time. And then here is like marshmallow fireside. So just another candle on that side. So that's basically this bedroom done, you guys. Going out here in the corridor, I have 2 sconces, so you know that there's that sconce over there and another sconce down here. So those are just like what makes it really cozy and fall like the whole house is candlelit at night, and it's just like the warmest and coziest thing ever. So that's the house for 4, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tour, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Mwah.